Welcome, my name is Grim and I'm gonna try to help you complete the Easter egg on the Eisendrache while playing on solo. This will be a step-by-step tutorial covering all 5 steps in details. To make it more simple and easy to look up at certain steps, I decided to make it into 5 videos. All the links will be provided in the description along with a detailed written guide. If you feel like I forgot something, let me know in a respectful manner and I'll change it as soon as I can. Of course, I didn't figure out everything by myself, so credit will be given where credit is due down in the description. So in the previous video we covered step 4. If you haven't seen that video, I will provide links for all the steps in the description as well as a short recap of what's been done so far. In step 1 we upgraded the Wrath of the Ancient, in step 2 we opened the safe in the teleporter room, in step 3 we brought Dempsey's cryopod down to the ground and picked up the golden rod, and in step 4 we revived an ancient Gatekeeper. On the last step, Dr. Graf corrupted the Gatekeeper and now it's time to take care of it. This boss fight takes you to a new area with no way to get back unless you defeat the Keeper, so make sure you're prepared. In order to start the fight, you will need to place down the Ragnarok gravity spikes on one of the plates you used to activate the zero gravity. To build the Ragnarok you need 3 parts. One is dropped from the first Panzer you kill, another is rewarded to you if you pull the switch inside the glass down by the rocket pad whenever a test launch is beginning and successfully manages to defend yourself inside while the test is going on. As soon as the launch is over, immediately pull the lever on the machine to the left of the teleporter and the part should spawn in the teleporter. The final part can be obtained by activating the death ray and using one of the launching pods to grab the part. The part spawns in the air in 2 locations around the death ray, or 3, I'm not entirely sure if it spawns in the air on the way down to the rocket pad, but wherever it spawns it will be a launching pod that will fling you over to the part. Now, as I mentioned before, be well prepared. This fight is not easy at all, especially on solo. If you have access to a perkaholic, definitely pick it up. It's not needed though. You can manage just fine with quick revive, juggernaut, double tap, and the 4th perk is a bit up to you. I prefer stamina, but mule kick is not a good choice for this fight as ammo can turn out to be a huge problem. Speed cola is always good, but I think there is better options. On the house and unquenchable can be good to provide for some extra perks if you don't have perkaholic. A few other gums that can be extremely useful in this fight is aftertaste. What this does, it gives you back the perks you had when you went down, except quick revive. Killing time is another one that comes in handy. You can use this to completely take out a huge portion of what's difficult in this fight, but we'll get to that in a second. Cashback is good for situations when you run out of ammo. As for weapons, I highly recommend that you bring an upgraded Haymaker to take care of the Panzers that spawn. If you have mule kick, then the Brecci can also be good to bring into the fight. The Haymaker and the monkey bombs is the only thing I'd say is a kind of a requirement for this fight, in addition to the bow of your choice of course. Okay, let's talk about the boss for a minute. He has 3 phases and 3 attacks. As for attacks, they're fairly easy to deal with. He will occasionally spawn a set of those volcanic rocks that the upgraded firebow creates. They're easy to maneuver around and only becomes somewhat of a problem when the boss is in his final phase. Touching them deals damage to you. It seems to be as damaging as a zombie swipe, but don't quote me on that one. The boss will also send some tracking skulls after you, similar to those that the purple bow creates. They can be shot at, but I don't think I even shot one of them in the video. They don't do too much damage either. The final attack, however, is a big electrical shock which will instantly kill you unless you do one of the 2 things. When this attack begins, the Keeper will move to the middle and start building up a ball of electricity. You can hide behind the pillars in the room, but be aware that the skeletons will come for you when you're hiding. The other thing you can do is also what allows you to deal damage to the boss, which is placing down your gravity spikes on the ball of lightning in the middle. This will expose the Keeper's chest, allowing you to fire arrows at it until enough damage has been dealt to start phase 2. Remember to pick up the gravity spikes after this step. Upon reaching phase 2 you will be rewarded with a max ammo and 3 Panzers. The Keeper will disappear and stay gone until you've killed all the Panzers. As for dealing with the Panzers, that's when they start to get really messy. their bullshit shock grenades spamming can completely lock you down if you're unlucky. The best thing you can do is either go all in and get up close and personal with the first Panzer and spam him down with an upgraded Haymaker and then immediately start running, as I'd imagine you've taken some damage by now. Or you can just start running and pray that the shock grenades don't get you. Once you've gotten some space between you and the Panzers, then just go apeshit with your bow. As I mentioned earlier, killing time can take care of a really dangerous part of this fight, and these Panzers are exactly the part I'm talking about. Beware that there is one more wave of Panzers after reaching phase 3, so when you choose to use it is up to you. When the first set of Panzers are gone, the Keeper will spawn back and you will now have dogs coming after you. They didn't seem to cause much trouble and can be killed quite easily. You should have filled up your gravity spikes by now, so whenever the boss charges up his lightning attack, go ahead and place down the spikes and continue damaging the boss. Throwing a monkey bomb can be smart to keep the skeletons busy while you fire away at the boss. With enough damage, you'll reach phase 3. Again, max ammo and panzers are your reward, so take them down and prepare for the final damage phase. Earlier I mentioned that the rocks the Keeper spawn became somewhat of an issue in this phase. There is a lot more of them and they're spread out. There's an open space in the middle, but the skeletons that spawn from the ground can't trap you while they're spawning, so be careful. I got trapped by a skeleton spawning in the video and ultimately went down. It's a bullshit thing due to the limited open space left on the map, but there's not too much to do about it, unfortunately. Once the Keeper begins the shockwave attack, place down the spikes again and finish it off. The Keeper will start spinning and you will be teleported back. Go to the front of the MPD device, place down the summoning key, and I'll be honest, I'm not completely sure if you just need it to stay in the device for a little moment or if you need to kill a certain amount of zombies to power it. If anyone can confirm it, I'll update the description and place an annotation on the video. Of course, credit for the first person that can provide some proof as to what you need to do. After it's been powered, pick it up and bring it over to the computers next to the clock tower and enjoy. That's been it for this Easter egg. I hope you found it helpful. I want to thank you for watching and have a good day.
Closer to victory.
Now beyond doubt that your actions pose a threat to the work of Group 935. Your treachery leaves me no option but to take steps to ensure your termination. Even if it means the destruction of the castle itself.
I can only hope this potion blesses me with the strength of a warrior. May the shield protect me from the demons. If Richtofen believes this key is necessary for success, then we must use it.
Only the summoning key that disables the cryotable containment field. But first, it needs a little more energy. Launch protocol initiated. 30 seconds to impact. You are reading multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are fool of it! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing!
It is as I foresaw. 2 Germans at first, but only one remains.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission.
He's still alive. I fucking hope so. This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to leave.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richtofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.